This issue of the ISIS brides is a tricky one. A lot of people getting pretty excited by it. Look, people who deliberately went to the Middle East to join or support ISIS get no sympathy from me. And if they took children there or had children there, then it's those parents who bear responsibility for that. But if these people are Australian citizens, it's hard to prevent them from returning, although security agencies need to watch them very carefully. The point about the latest controversy is that the Home Affairs Minister, Tony Burke, emphatically denied assisting the latest ISIS brides to return. But bureaucratic notes and records revealed by Sharry Markson here on Sky News last night and in The Australian today show the minister did have meetings with the Save the Children organisation about the planned returns. And he seemed to be offering at least some sort of assurances that they would be allowed to return.
We have a Prime Minister and a Home Affairs Minister who denied that this government was providing assistance to members of ISIS to return to Australia. So we urgently need answers to this question. What help was provided? Because clearly help was provided. And why has the Australian people been misled?
There wasn't a government repatriation here. There was a request, but we did not engage in a repatriation. Beyond doing what was legally required, the government did not assist any of the repatriations that occurred here.
I'm asking you as the Foreign Minister to explain the contradiction in the two stories that we are being told.
Senator, I again say you should put these matters to the Department of Home Affairs. We are not supporting the repatriation of these individuals, of this cohort, and I would reflect that that position is confirmed by what Save the Children has said.
As for the Minister, Tony Burke, he says Save the Children asked the government to conduct a repatriation operation and he refused. He said there was no repatriation and no assistance. So it all gets down to semantics, really. Sure, the government didn't fly people back, but did the minister just give them advice and assurances about how it all could unfold? And he really should have been just more upfront about it, more frank with the public, really, because he spoke about this issue back in October and he claimed he was only doing what the coalition had done.
But there have also been repeated occasions where people have returned of their own volition. Those opposite seem to have forgotten the number of people who returned to Australia of their own volition in exactly this way while they were in office.
Look, this isn't an easy issue. Think of kids involved who are Australian citizens. And there is a limited number of these people to deal with anyway. I think a greater worry is up to 3,000 refugees from Gaza that the government has allowed into this country with what could only have been cursory security checks. Remember, this minister welcomed some of them at the airport. Isn't it time they returned to the Middle East? Or was this temporary sanctuary not really temporary after all?